This video is about how to change or drain your antifreeze on a vehicle or any type of vehicle. This one happens to be a 2006 Jeep Liberty. Now, I check at the shops or the garage. They charge an average of $60 to $80 to do it. It depends where you live. It could be a little. It can be a little bit less, but at least you'll pay $60. Okay, and the dealership even more. Why paying that much money, folks? It's a very simple job. Very simple job. If you're a man or a woman, okay, if you're a woman and then you do your nails all the time and you don't want to mess with your car, yeah, you pay that kind of money. But if you're a man, folks, and you have a place to do it, you live in an apartment where they can let you do some maintenance, or definitely you live in a house, you should be able to do this. Okay, it's very simple. All you have to do is just buy the antifreeze, and it costs less than $20. Okay, so if they charge you, if the shop or dealership or charge $70, and then you buy this for 20, the antifreeze, then you'll save $650, folks. Well, now I'm going to show you how to do this. It's not that complicated, okay? Now, what I normally do is I check to see where the coolant goes. Now, for this vehicle or any vehicles, you'll see there's a reservoir. Most modern vehicles now has a reservoir. That's where the coolant goes. There is no radiator cap in most modern vehicles. It only goes here in the reservoir. So what you do is you open up the reservoir, and the purpose of doing that is to let air in. So okay, so that's number one. That's when you doing that, and then you look for where you locate the radiator, which is always located in front of the vehicle. With this car, it's right here in front, but there's this little cover, okay, on top of it. Okay, but the reservoir, once you locate it, then there is a drain plug, and the drain plug cannot be on top, folks. It has to be at the bottom, and let's look for it. And to find it, you have to go underneath. Okay, after I lay down underneath the vehicle, I located the drain plug. It's on the when you lie on the bottom of the vehicle, it's on the left side. But if you're standing up in front of the vehicle, it's going to be on your right side, the bottom right side. So this is the drain plug. And all you have to do, you turn it counterclockwise to your left, and then the antifreeze will come out of this hole here. Okay, and make sure that you don't drain it directly onto the ground. You have to have a container to recycle it. Okay, this is very deadly. Okay, if an animal drinks it. Also, if your radiator is dirty, and you might want to go ahead and use a water hose or whatever you have. If you have clean water and you dump it down here, and then it will drain it out, go through the system. Okay, I don't think you should buy expensive antifreeze just for the purpose of cleaning the inside, unless if you have a lot of money. Okay, so so once you drain this thing, then you go ahead and tighten in the drain plug, and okay, and that's it for the drainage. Now, this could be the number one thing, but I leave it for this now. How do you know what type of antifreeze to use? Many cars now tell you, oh, you have to use a specific antifreeze. for the particular car. Honda would tell you, yeah, you have to use this antifreeze. Toyota, Mercedes, and then the antifreeze come with many of them come with colors, but the colors is nothing but a dye. Okay, it's a dye. So what I make it very easy. You need O'Reilly Auto Parts sell this antifreeze, and it's about 15 bucks. I pay for it. And look at here. Look at all the flags, meaning that these are the countries. See, U.S. We have Europe, and then you have that's really Mexico and England, France, and Germany, Korea, Canada, and that's probably Switzerland, and then that's South Korea. So meaning that if you have a vehicle that came from one of these countries, this antifreeze matches. Okay, you can use it. So it goes fit all for all make, models, and colors of antifreeze. And then so it's 50-50. You don't have to add water to it. Okay, so all you have to do and then put it in your vehicle. Okay, so you can start with a 1 gallon and you put it, and then you make sure that it gets to the measurement where it says cold fill. Okay, it's cold, and okay, once you reach that level, and you stop. Now remember, it's not when after you refilled it, and soon after you drain it out, and that doesn't mean it says that full. No, it's not full, because remember there are places and holes and stuff that where the antifreeze need to go. So you must start the vehicle, and you start the vehicle to allow the antifreeze to circulate. And then in the process of doing that, you must turn the air conditioning on, and you put it on the heat. Okay, or you turn it always to heat, and then you turn the air conditioning on. Okay, and then that's yeah. So to allow the vehicle a proper circulation, so you won't overheat. That's the proper way to do this. Okay, I don't know the full mechanism of it, but that's the proper way. You put it on the heat, and you turn the air conditioning on, and then you watch for the gauge, and also you watch for the level of the antifreeze in the reservoir. So it will lower down, it will lower, and then you add more to it. And also the reason for starting the vehicle and is to allow the air to get out, to bleed it. And now when you are bleeding it, meaning that you turn the car on and you put the AC on heat, you are bleeding it, removing the air out of the system, so it will not, or the vehicle won't overheat. So you leave this on, okay, and for a little while, could be 5-10 minutes, until you see that it start boiling up. And you may not be able to see this here, but the bubbles will come out, and because that's the air that was in the system, in the hose and stuff. And so once that's done, you see it's boiling up. As long as the level, the antifreeze, is not dropping, then you find if it drops, you add more antifreeze. But if it boil all the way up and you see it's going over, then you turn the vehicle off and you wait until it's cold, and then you watch for the level. And you can repeat that process many times to remove bubbles if you want to. But as long as you watch the gauge inside the radiator gauge, and it's not overheating, then you are fine. And so I would say for the next 10-15 miles while you're driving, just watch for the gauge, and then watch for the antifreeze level. Okay, so this is how you do it. It's very basic. There's no point of spending $70 just to change your to give somebody to change your antifreeze, when this thing costs only $5. And guess what, folks, you don't even know if they put the real one, the good one, because this one says all vehicle. They could even put anything in there. Okay, so thanks for watching.